Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a top 5. So 2023 is drawing to an end. I thought it'd be time to give my top 5 worst movies of this year. This is worst movies of all genres. There's only 5 in here, so let's just get this done, shall we? So, coming in at number 5 is The Expendables 4. I like the first 3. I think they did good by bringing back the fifth, making it R-rated again, and like the third one, which they toned down to PG-13. But this just felt like a cash grab, like it was made for the sake of being made. It didn't have half the guys in this one, like Arnie, Bruce Willis. I can understand because he's not well, but all the others like Terry Crews, all them lot, they weren't in it, and we had some new recruits as well, like Megan Fox. So I feel was there for eye candy for the guys, but I feel like Sylvester Stallone just wasn't in it this time. He wasn't in it in heart. I mean, he was in the movie in 2 acts though, but yeah, I just feel like Jason Statham more took the lead in this, and I feel like everyone in the movie was just there for a payday and didn't do it for me. I think it would have worked just as a trilogy. Okay, so number 4 is Blue Beetle. Yeah, I love superhero movies, but this one I just didn't get much enjoyment out of. I thought it was the weakest DC movie of this year so far, and I feel with James Gunn taking over DC and starting it all again from scratch, these movies aren't really going to matter. Their mid-credit scenes aren't going to lead up to anything. Yeah, I guess these next lot of DC movies, they're just pushing out there, drawing out and that, and we know that they're not going to lead to much because, like I say, James Gunn is redoing things. Number 3 is Barbie. Now, not everyone's going to agree with me on this, but for me personally, I just thought this film was absurd and bonkers, and not in an entertaining way. This came out the same day as Oppenheimer. Again, I don't know if I could have sat through a 3-hour film like that, Oppenheimer, and I find Christopher Nolan kind of overrated. Margot Robbie, I guess, was good, but this was just a loony film, and it just wasn't for me. Maybe because I'm a bloke, but they must have done something right, because it's gone on to be one of the most successful films of this year, but it just weren't for me. Number 2 is Beau is Afraid. Yeah, this one I put in my worst horror movies of this year on my horror channel. Again, Ari Aster, I liked his first 2 films, but this one, it just dragged on. It was 3 hours long. I got fed up watching it. I didn't get it. It was too surreal and bizarre, but Joaquin Phoenix was alright. He's a good actor, but this film I just didn't like. And at number 1, what do you think it is? It is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Yeah, I knew this film was going to be trash when I saw it advertised, but I really wanted to see it out of curiosity. I don't regret watching it, but it just took itself too seriously, and I can see why people hate it, but it's gained enough attention to get a sequel, which I hope will be better. I mean, the people are currently working on a Bambi horror at the moment, so, yeah, I mean, I like the look of Pooh and Piglet in it, but I just thought the plot was just a mess. Anyway, there you go. There are my top 5 worst movies of this year, so what are your top 5? Do you have a top 5 worst movies? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you want to see my top 5 worst horror movies, you can go over to my horror channel and check that out. But yeah, I've been Random Ross. This has been a top 5 worst movies of 2023. Next time I'll do my best movies, which will be a top 10. So yeah, we'll be doing that. So yeah, I've been Random Ross. I've already told you all that. So yeah, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye.